Good morning, Cancers. This is Damien with HK Readings, Healing Culture Tarot. And I'm here to do the February reading for any Cancers who have the sign within their Sun placement, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter. This is going to be a general love reading, so take the messages as they resonate to you. Whether it's specifically about you or who you're dealing with, because some of these messages may be vice versa. I am welcoming cross-watchers to the video, of course. And yeah, really hope that y'all like, share, subscribe, and or leave your comments. Give me 1 second, y'all. There's something I need to do. Yeah. I'm trying to get this phone on Do Not Disturb. There we go. But yeah, please like, share, subscribe, leave your comments if they resonate. These messages. I'm gonna shuffle the Goddess Guidance cards and get a message for you. Please give me a message for my Cancers in love. My Cancers in love. From the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck. Just give me a message for my Cancers in love. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter for the month of February 2019. Messages for my Cancers. Abundantia, prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance onto you. Be open to receiving. Tarot of the Orisha deck here. We've got the fire element. Some of you may very much be dealing with a fire sign. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Because I'm feeling like this may be resonant to your energy. Undines and mermaids. Water energy. Cancerian energy. Yansa. An incarnation of Royale. Between you. Death, transformation. Losing or burying emotions. Burying feelings. For some of you, this could be burying regret. I'll really get into these cards, once I show you what I've got here. Five of Water. The Ace of Air. Ogun. Yeah, I just felt compelled to get into that Yansa card a little bit. Because I see what's between your two energies, really. Give me a clarification for the fire element. Gypsy Oracle, clarification for the fire element. Clarification for Yansa. Clarification for Yansa. For my Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter. Right on, okay. Clarification for Undines and Mermaids. Clarification for Undines and Mermaids. Clarification for Five of Water. Clarification for Five of Water. Clarification for Ace of Air. Clarification for Ace of Air. Clarification for Ogun. Clarification for Ogun. Clarification for Abundantia. Clarification for Abundantia. So we've got Service. For the Fire Element, we've got Sweetheart for Yansa. Doctor for Abundantia. The Lord card for Undines and Mermaids. The Surprise card for the Five of Water. The Faithfulness card for the Ace of Air. The Haughtiness card for Ogun. What I'm saying, and then, I just pulled some more messages, some clarifiers. The message of fire, the Eight of Water, Dwarves and Gnomes. So, to be honest, Cancers, I'm pretty sure how I see the energy going, so I'm just going to go with that. And of course, if it's vice versa, take that as, it's resonation with you. So, with the overall card being Abundantia, the card of prosperity, that speaks on how the universe is pouring its prosperity onto you. I feel as though this is not only a huge time of you coming into blessings, but in which sometimes I can see in the Abundantia card is someone who has relinquished or experienced a lot of hurt. And the hurt and the pain that they've gone through, or you particularly Cancers, as I can see from the cards, has actually been so tremendous that there have been manifestations into the physical body. Some of you may be having migraines, lower back pains, maybe very fatigued. That could be also dealing with sleeping patterns. Some of you, like in the past, were drinking a lot. You may not feel as though that was the case. I'm getting the idea that it may have been justified by the other people around you who were consuming just as much or more. But that's where you're coming from, Cancer. Coming from a place of ultimate healing. So you've been healing your body, you've been healing your mind, and that's why this prosperity is coming your way. Now, the Sweetheart card clarifying the Yansa card, I just want to say I think it's so interesting because it shows me that there was a point in time where you were just so smitten by this person. And this kind of shows the dual sides of your strength. Like, so whereas we have a Sweetheart clarifying, which is indicative of your past being maybe not so vulnerable, but lighthearted, there maybe was some vulnerability there. You were open, okay? And this same feminine energy, who, I feel does resonate a bit with Queen of Swords energy, Yansa, an incarnation of Oya, is really just saying, like, okay, so this energy has transformed and evolved to be the same person who was so smitten by you, who gave, a lot of energy to you and a lot of time to you, and now I'm cutting you off just as smooth. And I really think that's interesting because I see that it has somebody not only feeling some type of way, but not being able to understand. This is somebody who thought they knew you, Cancer. Knew you well enough to, really be able to predict your actions. But what they may have only known is, certain repetitious factors in your relationship. Maybe some of the same things that y'all argued about, little things like that that had them feeling or thinking that they had all the tea on you and knew your level of strength and knew what you were capable of doing. Or at least they thought that, if ever this happened, they would be able to separate emotionally before you, because this is bringing them more hurt than they're already going through. Especially someone who, is a player. With this fire element, I'm definitely seeing passion coming in. Like this passion someone wants to extend to you. I think, there may be a desire to connect with you or reconnect with you through sex. Because the service card is telling me, like the fire element is, that's why I said many of you may be dealing with a fire sign. But it's also showing like how, not just how they're viewing you, but how they, desire to come at you, how they wish to come at you. Or just the level of intensity that they'll have, like, to manifest this. Because they want to come in. And honestly, with this 5 of water, they're feeling like, they're barely above ground. Like they're barely able to make it. And they're hoping, surprise card, they're hoping for a change in outcome with you. They're hoping for something to come from the opposite of what they see, because what they see is somebody, again, who's moved on, who's cut them off, who's been very closed off to them. This could also be indicative with, what I see, the ending and transformative energies between like you, Cancer, and that person. This sweetheart card could also be in reference to you suitors, because I am seeing also that you have options, and I don't know how seriously you're taking these options, because you may just want to, take things slow and do you, and you're not so eager to just jump on these options, but you're chilling and you're open. I feel, she's just reading it out like, okay, right on, that's what's up, and she's into it. But again, this is going to be a matter of patience. But yeah, this is definitely somebody with the 5 of water and surprise card who doesn't necessarily see how they may manifest you back, but their true desire is to do so tremendously. And I'm getting the feeling that some of you, you really loved them, and they didn't realize maybe how much at first, and they were doing their dirt or doing whatever it was to, create the grief for you. But, you also may have really wanted to connect with them through sex, like a very majestic, sensual type of experience with them. So I feel like they've been shut off with you physically in the past many times too, as a way of leverage in love, a way of control. And that's why they want to bring that to you, because they see that you have options. And I think they are very suspicious that you may be sharing yourself with others, which is all your business and all your tea. You can do whatever you want, But I feel like this person is like, okay, well, I'm going to come back and I'm just going to try to exude this passion and let them know that I want to reconcile things. I don't feel like I can really make it without them, and I'm finally ready to extend, that wand in such a way, that lets them know I care. But that would make them very vulnerable, and I feel like that's what they're battling with. So, it is an issue of theirs that in turn resulted to affect you, and there's nothing to be done about that. So when I see the Ace of Air in the Faithfulness card, this is really letting me know that, because I'm kind of reading Ace of Air with some reversal energy. I feel like this is somebody who will be by your side, in the sense like, I don't know, I feel like for some of you, this person is willing to just try to purify themselves and grow for you and grow with you. But it may be too late. So again, they're just like looking towards this hope. And it's almost like they want to commit to you for life, but there were certain cards I would see, okay, to let me know they want to commit to you for life. And I do see, clarifying the faithfulness card, love. This person's changing, y'all. but I don't know if y'all are at the point of caring too much anymore. When? Give me one moment, y'all. So we got haughtiness in the moon. What this is telling me is more with, some Yonce energy, is that you have really removed blockages and obstacles in your life, emotional blockages and obstacles. And you along with the spirit realm, have been divinely carving a new path for you. And this was done with voraciousness, but there was still a lot of patience involved in this. You got in this picture, I see him, after he used his machete to cut through the brush to make path and make way, he sharpens his spear, he sharpens his knife, he gets all of his get together, and he's coming out with like this happiness card showing me that it's, you're coming out to shine again. Okay, and this is also the same colors. We look at colors. So Ogun energy, even in the haughtiness card, which I've always said, So it's wonderful to see the two together. After getting this latest Orisha deck, it's almost as if you're someone who can face this situation, like look back on the situation with so much peace and understanding of how far you come, that is reassurance that that you've healed. Another message from fire is to keep the passion burning and don't give your energy to anyone or anything that will hinder that burning flame within your soul. Okay. Now, because you have been so stern with the Lord card clarifying undines and mermaids, because you have again taken control of your life, you have taken control of your decisions, of your thought patterns, of who you spend time with, who you give energy time with, or how much you spend time with yourself, how much you're meditating. Like that is what has been able to cultivate an energetically flowing internal you. I mean, imagine a Cancer who is known for their intuition, who, is ruled by the moon, who is all just about clairvoyance and various forms of mystic energy. Being in situations where that's stifled. And, folks of Cancerian energy having to learn that. Not really learn, because it's not difficult for y'all to be hard and stern and just so cutthroat, in a sense, but you'd rather not be. And I think you've just kind of seen how you can do it in a constructive way to get back to your natural balance. And that's what you've done. You had to be tough with yourself and those who you really had to make a point to. Like, you don't fuck with me, you don't hurt me, you don't do this, and I'll get over it, I'll rise again. Like, you showing strength from both sides has really cultivated this open flow of, naturally lit Cancerian energy. Lit. And with the 8 of water, I think you feel as though, this is a situation that will suck you back in or suck you back under if you decide to go forth. Dwarves and gnomes, this is the perfect period, and I'm just, hey, as an intuitive, for those of you who know dwarves and gnomes, I'm telling you right now, this is what I'm getting for this card. Okay? Because we don't always read it how it's in the book, which my camera's sitting right on top of right now, interestingly enough. But with dwarves and gnomes, it's telling me that, like, this is an opportune time for you to just be with self and enjoy self. Maybe take a trip by yourself somewhere out into nature. Out moonbathing in the nude, skinny dipping. Like, I'm seeing stuff like that. Because whatever it is, I'm definitely seeing that it needs to be outside. in a place where you can truly be connected with the cosmos and think and feel. Because I want to know, like, how it could go with this person, if there really is potential for them to just suck you under like that. Like, not just potential, but I mean, what's their true goal here? Can I find the 8 of water for me? I find the 8 of water. And this is also, you know, the message of fire, again, along with the water element, someone who is trying to reignite that passion, man. Fire for the 8 of water. Fire for the 8 of water for my Cancers. Huh, the 2 of water. Fire message of fire for my Cancers. Okay. 3 of water, Zapana Shapana. So it's 3 of water, Zapana Shapana. I'm just being nosy, y'all. I'm sure you don't mind. 2 of water. And let's just also get one for dwarves and gnomes, please, for my Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter. Let's get a message for, or clarifying card, excuse me, for dwarves and gnomes for my Cancers. Inshallah. Underneath the deck, Eleba, Eshu. Yo, like, to be honest, to be fair, we have the 2 of water clarifying the 8 of water. So in actuality, I see something that could be amicably worked out because of just like what I see here. Like, it's real, y'all. It's just all gonna be about your level of healing. Like, so basically you can heal with this person or heal without this person. And that's even more so, ooh, that's weird, because then I look at this, and that's kind of what I get. You can heal with this person or heal without this person. Sapana Shapana is a card of healing the mind, healing the body, healing the spirit, through ritual, through dance, through offering. This is really like such shamanic energy. And the 3 of water is showing, you know, it is showing cycles, but there's a similar level of balance that's kind of also reflected in the 2 of water. And this is really just kind of saying that you could, again, heal with this person and heal without this person, meaning you can heal with someone else. Like, the way you take the cycle is going to be up to you. But this is a situation that can be healed. Now, I am getting messages that it could be healed through passion, but it's also going to have to be healed through friendship. Like, this person, I feel, knows that you have a fear. Whether they have overheard conversations you've had or they're just using their clairvoyance, that know that you have a fear of becoming one with them again because you feel that they are so toxic. Okay? But if you are unsure what to do, you know, we have the card of judgment here, Oshala. I guarantee you'll find those answers taking part in those activities that I just, you know, recommended for you and mentioned for you, or anything of the sort. Because what I get here with Oshala, clarifying dwarves and gnomes, is that that's where the answers will come. Because it's a little more difficult to make a decision when you're so set on where you've gone, and then if you were to look back, that you see there's a potential for it to work, you know. Let's get a couple more. Wow, see, Diana, focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So yeah, this does come back down to making decisions, figuring out what you want, and not backing down from it. You know, carrying that fiery, tenacious energy forward, and, you know, standing up for what you believe is right. Now, when I do see Bridget, it does kind of give me the notion that some of you are just going to continue to move forward. Many of you. Vast independence. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So, you know, we have all this independent energy that we're going with here, and this is more independent energy also. I just want to point all this out. So I do see that most of you will stick with, you know, that path of maybe not taking this person back romantically, maybe in some regard of your life. be bold, unleash your adventure side, take risks, and be daring. And again, this for others of you. You may very well get back with this person, but Freya is my sex card, okay? So, for those of you who get to the point of realizing that this person will reconcile with you wholeheartedly, and this can grow into something beautiful, the passion is definitely going to add some juice to the relationship. It's going to really help y'all open up and learn more about each other in ways that y'all have kept hidden through those experiences that y'all have had. And, just for others of you, like I said, you're just going to continue to move forward. And for some of you who do have sexual partners as you're moving forward, whether this past person sees it or not, hey, this is your daring energy. You're taking charge of yourself. Your penis power, your pussy power, like whatever it is. And, I'm just really going to stop there. Congratulations on getting to the point where you have, options, true options laid out before you. You have people who've learned, karmic lessons as they have hurt you, because that, hey, it's always some satisfaction. You have healed yourself in ways that you may not have known were possible so soon, which, is teaching you more about the depths of your Cancerian energy. I feel like some of you are learning to forgive other people. And I feel like some of you are realizing, like, within that same note, that you can forgive, but you do not have to return. Yeah, that's what I have for you, Cancers. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful February, and